super cold in Holland. And I'm just about to go to the gym. I'm gonna take you guys with me to show you, a hypertrophy day of PH3. Last week I took you along, and wasn't that of a good start of the workout, as you know. Thank you for all the comments. It really meant a lot that I could just open up and I wouldn't come out whiny. But you guys understood and told me not to be too hard like I did afterwards for myself. And actually the next trainings went really good, even though the weights were heavier and the reps were still pretty high. Yesterday I did week 2 where I upped the reps and the weights on some a little bit. And I'm pretty pleased how it went. And what's pretty new for me are the hypertrophy days, where you actually really go into the, for me I call it the bodybuilding stuff. Lots of accessory work, but I love to do that with it just because it gives you a little break from the big lifts, and especially when you're going so hard. For me it's heavy, then you get a little active rest day, if that makes sense. You're actually doing something, and I got a pretty decent calf DOMs. My calves were so sore from the hypertrophy. I never do calves. Anyway, gonna take you with me. It's 11 o'clock because my robot vacuum cleaner is cleaning. Okay, let's go. So, started off light because I'm a little sore from yesterday's workout, but did my warm up, did 8 kilograms, then I jumped to 20. I didn't expect to get all of them, but I did, so it was good. And now I'm going for the lat pull down. Pretty happy with doing accessory work today. That's good. I think I'm getting a little pump there, and especially when this will be done. But going to the next exercise is pretty busy, so we'll see what I can capture. Talk to you guys later. After that, the T-bar row, I actually don't really like the machine we had there, but it was okay. Then I did this. I wanted to do the seated military press, but my chair got stolen, and because I wanted to film pretty discreet, I thought, nah, fuck it, I'm just gonna try and angle it like in the mirror so you can guys see. I did the standing military press. Did a standing military press, and then I went over downstairs. To the machine, where I first did my biceps, and I did for 5 times 6 to 8 reps, leaving 1 in the tank. RIR, reps in reserve. And I did, although sometimes I do forget, but I remembered, and I think this was a good one. Then I went for the blood flow restriction. I did the same for the biceps and the triceps. First the machine to just get some reps in, and then finishing off with blood flow restriction. And the blood flow restriction usually is about 20 reps, and then you go for after 30 seconds rest, while the rest of the exercise is 45. I do a lot more for bench deadlift, and it's a lot. But yeah, you go 20 reps, and then you go 10, 10, 10. But when it feels really easy, or I have the feeling I don't really, after a certain point you know how you should feel, how you get the pump in which amount, and how many energy it costs you. So I felt I had to do a little bit more on 20. Maybe I didn't pull my straps down hard enough. I'm not really sure. I have to watch a video again about how tight do you have to pull them. But I think think also it's something you have to get the hang of and feel what it does. I think I'm getting better at it. So, well, there you go, guys. Just came back off my longboard from the workout. I forgot my training log, so I had to check on my phone and the bodybuilding app, bodybuilding.com app. I thought it's called Body Space, but kind of like the. Sorry, I'm really hungry and I yawned a lot. So I'm gonna get food lunch now. It's 2 o'clock, so it's time for lunch. But I love the app, it works pretty good. Usually I just work out with my training log. As you guys know, it has, my camera was on it. I just write down everything I use. I'm gonna plan everything and write down what I did. And it works pretty good. Actually, little bit more modern. I can't talk when I'm hungry, serious. Okay. I'm gonna eat, then I'm gonna upload this video, first edit it, and after editing, let's see how I can put my voiceovers in. Actually, I remember now, I wanted to take you guys along with me in the gym like I did last week with my first week of PH3, where I did my my hypertrophy squat, bench, and deadlift. But this gym is a little bit more crowded. Well, it's an open gym, and the other one was just a little more private gym. And so I thought I'd just do the walk through the exercises I did, which were the ones I got on tape, and just guide you through and here and there. So show you little clips. But my first week. Just a little review about the first week. I did DUP, so it's kind of the same, although this split is different. I usually just did like 1 or 2 or 3 main lifts, and I did heavies, I did speed, and I did hypertrophy, so I differed my rep range. You probably all know this, and if you haven't, check Layne's videos. I'll put them in the description below about DUP and the PH3 and his program I'm following now. So he had the first day you saw in my video, which will be here. You saw the squat, bench, and deadlift. That was at 72%, 72.5%, and that was 2 times 9 reps. Except for deadlifts, those were 2 for 7. Then the next day was was a lot of accessory day, upper body hyper day, which I had today again, which I filmed for you guys. And there for the first time I did the blood flow restriction with it for the biceps and the triceps. And blood flow restriction, again, check it out in the video, was pretty good for me, and I tried it before because I had my elbow injury and therefore I couldn't train as heavy. And with blood flow restriction, it makes training with lighter weight possible and still having a lot of benefits of a heavy workout. But day 3 was the leg hyper day, and kind of same, like also it had 9 exercises where you usually do around 2 or 3 sets, some more, especially for calves, and blood flow restriction. Then day 4 was a rest day. Day 5 I did dead, bench, and accessory work. Day 6 I did squats and accessory work. And day 7 was a rest day. And then this week I started with squat, bench, and deadlift again, where I did 3 reps instead of 2 for 9, and they felt way easier. I'll put the clips here because, as you know, I had a hard time at the previous one. I told you about it. and I put it off way too hard on myself. I got out of it though, and it turned out to be a pretty okay workout. And the next workout, I just read all your comments just before. Even Layne commented on that video, like, don't be so hard on yourself, kid. Which was pretty awesome. He really, which was pretty awesome. He's just the best, and you guys know we love him. So I'm now, let's see, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I did 3 for 9, and I did it a little heavier than last time. It said you have to recalculate your 1 rep max. So if you try out on the heavy day, you can do a lot more reps than you could on the last set, and that's written down. Then with that number, you calculate your new 1 rep max. So I went a little over the calculated one, so my 1 rep max was a little higher, just a little bit, but I felt good. So I tried upping the weights on my squats, my bench, and my deadlifts. And no, just on my deadlifts, because on squat and bench it had 3 sets instead of 2 sets, which made it pretty harder, and I came through doing them okay, so I was pretty pleased with that. Deadlifts, I did a 3rd set because I wanted to film it, and it stopped filming. I have an Android for calling, and I have my iPhone just for music. Don't ask why. Okay, I found one, then it started working again, but I had the SIM card for the other. Blah. Long story short, I have both now, and I use my iPhone for calling and WhatsApping and everything. But that one stopped working, videoing when you get a call, get a message, and that happened to both of my sets. And so the 3rd one, did it on airplane mode too. And today, last set, as you saw, it was week 2. Still got it on video so far, Instagram Live. Really short and it's not really. It's too short to really see results and everything. And I'll do that after I did all the blocks, and it will be a couple of months further. But I'm gonna stick to it. It's good, it's different, I like it, it's Layne, so it's perfect for me. I will do some adjustments, like other machines or stuff I do or don't like, but it's just a little tweaking the program, and I think if you have to adjust it in a way that you make it more doable for yourself and you can keep to the program, then it's worth it. So, let's just make Acadian meal, which will be toast, eggs, and butter, I think. Yeah, butter, toast, and eggs. Perfect lunch. Because we're usually pretty easy. Okay, no, blah. That was it. I hope you guys liked the video this way. It's a little alternative than the other. I'm gonna throw this online, edit it, and have lunch during that. I had fun, I had a good workout. I have to say, honestly, these days aren't the ones that get me the most excited, because I just love to squat, to bench, and deadlift. And I still have my arm injury, and with the biceps and triceps, I really feel that. That's annoying, but I have the feeling that rest doesn't help, but just lightweight exercises help, and accessories help, so it's good for you. It's good for you, and I will do it, and it will help me become stronger with my main lifts, and that's the reason why I do it, and that's the reason why I can't stick to it. So, thank you for watching. Give me that thumbs up if you like it, and I'll see you later. Love you guys.